Good morning children. Welcome back to social class. Already in previous class I explained natural resource and renewable resource. Yes. Once I recall the lesson. First, what is the natural resource? All those things which we get from nature are called natural resource. Understood? All those things which we get from nature are called natural resource. The natural resource are the resource that we get from nature and that help us in our day-to-day lives. Yes. The natural resource are the resource that we get from nature and that help us in our day-to-day lives. Natural resources are mainly of two types. One is renewable or inexhaustible resource. Another one is non-renewable or exhaustible resource. Renewable resource. Renewable resource means can be replaced quickly. Natural resources can be replaced and reused by nature and turned renewable. Understood? The natural resources can be replaced and reused by nature or turned renewable resource. Renewable resources example air, water, sunlight, wind, forest, animals and soil. Air. Air is essential for all humans, plants and animals to survive. Humans need air to breathe and live. Yes. Next, water. Water is essential for all humans, animals and plants. Next, sunlight. Sunlight is most important renewable resource. Plant use sunlight to make their food through a process called photosynthesis. Plant use sunlight to make their food through a process called photosynthesis. Understood? Sunlight serves as a solar energy, used to a source of solar energy. Sunlight serves as a source of solar energy. Next, wind. Wind is another important renewable resource. Windmills are used to create the energy from the movement of wind. Windmill are create energy and from the movement of wind. Next, forests. Forests are a rich sources of plants, trees and animals, soil. Yes, plants and trees provides us with wood, medicine, gum, perfume and raw material, etc. Mostly important, plants release oxygen in air. Yes. Next, animals. Animals provide us with food, milk, egg, meats and other things, wool and leather. Yes. Next, soil. Soil is essential for plants to grow. To live. Understood? All this topic explained in previous class. Today I will explain about non-renewable resource. Non-renewable resource. Non-renewable resource or inexhaustible resource. Non-renewable resource or inexhaustible resource. Non-renewable resource. Non-renewable resource. Non-renewable resource are those resource that exist in limited quantities. And the long time, and to take a long time for them to be created. Understood? Non-renewable resources. Those resources, non-renewable resources are those resources that exist to limited quantities. Understood? And it takes a long period for them to be created. Non-renewable resources. Understood? Non-renewable resources are those resources that exist in limited quantities and to take a long time for them to be created. Understood? Their supply is slowly getting over. Next, they are also known as exhaustible resource. Example: coal, petroleum, gas, oil, metal, mineral, and etc. Okay? Coal, gas, natural gas, and petroleum are called fossil fuels. Coal, natural gas, and petroleum are called fossil fuels. When plants and animals die, with that time remains get buried under the earth. Understood? When plants and animals die, with that time their remains get buried under the earth. Coal, gas, and oil made from the remains of dead plants and animals. Coal, oil, and gas made from the remains of dead plants and animals. So remains of dead plants and animals, they gave over the years, and then they convert into coal, oil, gas. Understood? So the remains of dead plants and animals, they gave over the years, and then they convert into coal, oil, and gas. Understood? Coal, oil, gas are called fossil fuels. When plants and animals die, when plants and animals die, with time, their remains get burned, buried. The remains get buried under the earth. Coal, oil, gas made from the remains of dead plants and animals. So remains of dead plants and animals they gave over the years, and then they convert into coal, oil, gas. Understood? All these are coming from remains of dead plants and animals. All these coming from remains of dead plants and animals. They are now the remains of dead plants and animals are called fossils. Understood? Non-renewable resource are the resource that exist to limited quantities. Understood? And it takes a long time for them to be created. Understood? Their supply is slowly growing over. They are also known as exhaustible resources. Non-renewable resources, example, coal, gas, oil, petroleum, and metal, minerals, etc. Coal, oil, gas, petroleum are called fossil fuels. When the plants and animals die, with the time their remains get buried under the earth. Coal, oil, gas made from the remains of dead plants and animals. So remains, the dead plants and animals, they gave over the years, and then they convert into coal and gas and oil. Understood? All these coming from remaining of dead plants and animals. Now the remainings of dead plants and animals are called fossils. Understood? They are present further into the ground, and after many years becomes fossil fuels. Understood? They are present further into the ground, and after many years becomes fossil fuels. Renewable resources, example, first, coal. Coal is most useful non-renewable resource. It is used for many purpose, like cooking and producing electricity, and for heating. It is used both in homes as well as industries. Machines and vehicles also run with the help of coal. Understood? Coal is one of the most non-renewable resource. It is used for many purpose, like cooking and producing electricity and heating. It is used both in homes and industries. as well as industries. Yes, machines and vehicles also run with the help of coal. Understood? Coal is the one of the main useful non-renewable resource. It is used for many purpose like cooking, producing electricity, and for heating. Understood? It is used both in homes and as well as industries. Machines and vehicles also run with the help of coal. Understood? Next, petroleum. Petroleum is used from diesel and petrol. Petroleum is used from diesel and petrol. Understood? Which are used to run cars, ships, and aeroplanes. It is rare natural resource. It is very rare natural resource. Petrol is also known as liquid gold. Liquid gold. Understood? Liquid gold. Bombay High in India is a petroleum reserve. Understood? Petrol is used to from diesel and petrol. Which are used to run cars, ships, and aeroplanes. It is very rare natural resource. Petroleum is also known as a liquid gold. Bombay is in India is a petroleum reserve. Next, metals. Metals like iron, bauxite, and copper. Are useful natural resource. Used to make many important of daily use. Understood? Metals like iron, bauxite, and copper. Are useful natural resource. Used to make many important objects of daily use. Understood? First, coal, petroleum, metals. Coal is one of the most useful non-renewable resource. It is used to many purpose like cooking, producing electricity, and for heating. Yes. Petroleum is used from diesel and petrol, which are used to run cars, ships, and aeroplanes. It is rare natural resource. Yes, it is also known as liquid gold. Bombay is in India is a petroleum reserve. Next, metals like iron, bauxite, and copper. Yes, are useful natural resource and used to make many important objects of daily uses. Next, conservation of natural resources. Conservation of natural resources. Conservation of natural resource. Conservation of natural resource. Conservation of natural resource. Conservation of natural resource. It is very important for us to use both renewable and as well as non-renewable natural resources carefully. Understood? It is very important for us to both renewable and non-renewable, renewable as well as non-renewable natural resources carefully. Since non-renewable natural resource take from a long time to from. Yes, take a long time to from. It is very important. It is very important for us to preserve them. To preserve them. Therefore, people have developed ways where sunlight, water, and wind are used in place of natural resources and renewable resources. Place of renewable resources to produce energy. To produce energy. These are called alternative sources of energy. Alternative sources of energy. Understood? Conservation of natural resources. Conservation of natural resources. It is very important for us to use both renewable and non-renewable resource carefully. Understood? In non-renewable resource take a long time to from. It is very important for us to preserve them. Non-renewable resources, preserve them. Understood? Therefore, the people have developed ways where sunlight, water, and wind are used in place of renewable resources to produce energy. These are called alternative sources of energy. Understood? Today's topic completed. Now I will explain remember and textbook bits. Okay, first remember. Minerals, metals, fossil fuels, air, water, and other such resources which are useful in our daily lives are known as natural resource. Yes, there are two types of natural resource: renewable resource and non-renewable resource. Air, water, and sunlight are renewable resource. Petroleum, coal, and metals are non-renewable resource. Next, fill in the blanks with correct answers. Fill in the blanks with correct answers. First, non-renewable resource are also known as dash resource. Non-renewable resource are also known as resource. Adjustable. ABLE. Adjustable resource. exhaustible. Exhaustible resource. Water is used to produce hydroelectricity. Bauxite is an dash resource. Bauxite, non-renewable. Already here exhaustible, inexhaustible, renewable. Exhaustible. Fossil fuels are made up of the remains of dead plants and animals. We used to get solar energy. Sunlight to get solar energy. Next, each tiles has a set of letters. 2 or more tiles from a word in a phrase. Unscrabble the tiles to reveal the phrase and read the message. The first tile has been unscrabbled for you. Here some boxes are there. See? Some letters also there. Okay, I will give the pick. Okay. Next, true or false. Renewable natural resource does not need to preserved. Renewable natural resource do not need to be preserved. False. Renewable or non-renewable also preserve them. Okay, renewable natural resource do not need to be preserved. Windmills require wind and sunlight to work. Windmills require wind and sunlight. Both. First one false, second one true, third one. Coal and petroleum are example of fossil fuels. Yes, true. Plants make food through the process of photosynthesis. Fourth one is also true. Sunlight is a non-renewable resource. Wrong. Sunlight is renewable resource. False. Fifth one, false. Next, answer the question. I will send the notes. Okay. Children, once open your textbooks, everyone read the lesson. Please send the worksheets also. Okay. Thank you.
Television to our computers to large machines in the factories all run on electricity. So electricity is very important in our lives. And how do we generate electricity? Well, 3 major resources for electricity are water, wind and coal. Now, each one of these is very different from the other. Let's consider water and wind first. Now, in case of water and wind, we know that there is an unlimited supply of wind and water on our planet. Why do I say so? Because we know that water is replenished or renewed in our environment because we have a water cycle. So water keeps on cycling in our environment. So it doesn't get exhausted. It just changes its form and then it returns back, and then we have the usual form of water which we see, that is the liquid form. So the water is always there, so it's inexhaustible. Similarly, even in the case of wind, the air blows, it stops, it blows again. So we are not exactly exhausting the air, it simply blows and then sometimes it doesn't blow, but air is always there. Again, air is inexhaustible. So both wind and water can never get over. We cannot exhaust them completely. That is, we cannot finish them up by using them continuously. That is, they are inexhaustible. That is, they are renewable. So we can say that there is an unlimited supply of wind and water on our planet, and that is why we call them renewable. In fact, both these resources are called renewable resources because we have an unlimited supply of both of these resources. So what do we mean by renewable resources? Well, renewable resources are those resources that are naturally replenished in a short interval of time. So that is what we mean by renewable resources. And what are the common examples? Well, renewable resources include sunlight, wind and water. We know that sunlight, wind and water are all inexhaustible. That is, we have unlimited supply of all these elements of nature. As a result, they are renewable resources. Now, we also get electricity from coal. So other than wind and water, we also generate electricity using coal. Again, coal is also available naturally to us, but there is a difference. When we talk about coal, coal reserves are found under the ground, and there is a limited supply of coal on our planet. So all these reserves are the only amount which is available to us, and once we exhaust these, that is, once we use these reserves, then there will be no more coal for us. So we have a limited supply of coal. So once we finish these reserves, that is, once we completely use these reserves, that is, we completely finish up with all these reserves, then we will have no more coal to use. So we have limited supply of coal on our planet. So it is not the same as the renewable resources. And because we have a limited supply of such resource, that is why coal is a non-renewable resource. So while wind and water are inexhaustible, that is, they can be replenished easily, we call them renewable resources. But in the case of coal, there is a limited reserve, and as a result, if we use it continuously, it will get over one day. So it is called a non-renewable resource. So what do we mean by a non-renewable resource? Well, non-renewable resources will run out and will not be replenished in our lifetime or even in many lifetimes. So that is most important. We may have a coal reserve in, say, million years from now, but it will take many lifetimes of human beings to get that reserve. So once we exhaust the current reserve, it will take a huge amount of time to create new reserves of coal. And that's why we do not call them renewable resources, because it will take huge amount of time to replenish the same thing. But in the case of wind and water, we know that they are continuously replenished in our environment. As a result, they are renewable, but these are non-renewable. So what are some common examples? Again, apart from coal, we have petrol and LPG. Both of these are used commonly by us, and both of these are non-renewable resources. That is, there is a limited reserve of petrol and LPG on our planet. And if we keep on using them continuously, then these reserves will get exhausted and we will leave nothing for our future generations. So they will have no petrol and no LPG to use. And you can understand how difficult life can be without them. So we know that coal, oil and gas are non-renewable resources. Now, why do we call them non-renewable? Because we have limited reserves of all the three. But why do we have limited reserves of them while we have unlimited supply of wind and water? Because coal, oil and gas are made from the remains of dead plants and animals. So remains of dead plants and animals decay over the years and then they convert into coal, oil and gas. So what exactly is happening? All these are coming from dead remains of plants and animals. Now, the remains of dead plants and animals are called fossils. And what do we get from these fossils? We get fuels, different types of fuels. For example, coal, oil and gas. All these are used as fuels, that is to power various things. For example, coal is used for cooking as well as in industries. Also, we have oil, which is again used in automobiles and industries. Then we have gas, which is again used for cooking as well as in industries and automobiles. So all these are fuels. Fuels generated from fossil. That's why we call them fossil fuels. So you see, coal, oil and gas have limited reserves and that's why they are called fossil fuels. Now they are generated from dead plants and animals. Now you must be thinking that plants and animals die every day. So why do not we have unlimited supply of fossil fuels? Well, it takes millions of years for remains of dead plants and animals to convert to fossil fuels. So once a plant dies today, after millions of years, it will give you some reserve of coal, oil or gas. And that is why these are not easily replenishable. And that's why these are non-renewable resources. Because it will take a long time before we can get the similar reserves of coal, oil and gas. So we know that fossil fuels are non-renewable resources because it takes